Chapter 6235. Victoria has been talking about the conspiracy theory of Margaret's body double for 20 years. Although Revendor confirmed through multiple investigations that the woman who was killed with changing that day was Margaret herself. Regardless of age, body shape, and bone characteristics. But Victoria just didn't believe it. She always felt that the disappearance of Changying and Margaret's son indicated that Changying had been prepared. And Changying would save his son, but not his wife? In addition, Margaret's body could no longer be recognized. So she felt that something was fishy. In the past 20 years, Victoria has been keeping a close eye on the Yin family. And even planted 2 carefully selected scholars in the Yin family at once. Just to find an opportunity to find out whether Margaret was faking her death or whether he had escaped. Unfortunately, these 2 scholars have now been completely killed. And she no longer has any spies in the Yin family. At this time, Revendor still didn't quite believe the assumption that Margaret was not dead. He said to Victoria respectfully, "My lord, I think that Margaret should have died at the hands of Germo long ago. Otherwise, if she is still alive, it is impossible that she has had no contact with her family for the past 20 years. Who can survive alone after the death of her husband and not even dare to contact her family members? Moreover, our 2 scholars have infiltrated the core circle of the Yin family for many years and have conducted analysis and investigation on them for more than 10 years. You even gave Martel your special medicine many times when he was unconscious. And asked about the whereabouts of Margaret and her son. Over the years, Martel's answer has been the same. Margaret is dead and her son's whereabouts are unknown. Victoria said coldly, if a person can't control the need to contact her family members when she is alive, then Margaret is not the same Margaret. This woman is different from other women. Her strategy and forbearance are probably only comparable to that little bee, Tch Maria. At this point, Victoria clenched his fists and shouted with hatred. Think about the more than 100,000 people under my command and stations all over the world. It's been more than 300 years. And they still haven't caught Maria. They're all a bunch of good-for-nothings. Revendor knelt on the ground in a hurry and said tremblingly, "My lord, calm down. That Maria is extremely cunning. Sometimes she hasn't seen a stranger for decades. It's really not that easy to catch her. We almost succeeded last time, but we didn't expect Maria to run away alone." Victoria said viciously, Maria's escape at that time must be related to the mysterious person who saved the Yin family. Think about it, the cavalry guard sent that time were temporarily transferred from Cyprus to catch Maria. After she escaped that time, the cavalry guard sent were also missing. But not long after, Jarvis was ambushed at the Death Squad station in Cyprus. And his body was nowhere to be found. This must be the work of that mysterious person. And the Yin family. He almost wiped them out twice, but he interfered both times. Even Germo didn't survive the last time. This man killed the 4 earls of the Warriors' Den one after another. And we haven't found any clues so far. I have taken over the Warriors' Den for more than 300 years. And I have never suffered such losses and humiliation. It's really absurd. Revendor said doubtfully, "Lord, this man saved the Yin family from danger twice. He must have a close relationship with the Yin family. Could he be an old subordinate of Changying and Margaret? Impossible." Victoria shook her hand and denied it flatly. He can force Germo to self-destruct. His strength must be far above Changying. How could Changying have such powerful subordinates? Without 100 years of hard work, his strength would never reach this level. Even if he is a genius, it would take at least 50 years. Revendor said, "Then should we move the Yin family again to see if we can force that mysterious man out?"